Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the S8 Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. And the Panthers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Longhorns offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio State, Dylan Gabriel over at Oregon, Cam Ward at Miami. This guy has a really good grasp of the offense, picked it up in the offseason. I know they're really excited to see what he can do on the field today.
And these transfer quarterbacks are so wanted because they already have the experience. You know exactly what they can do. You're not guessing. So his experience translates, and they're counting on it. They love him. That's why they went and got him, and that's why he's starting right now.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Longhorns come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Plows through the defense. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And the Longhorns line it up with a first and goal. Moving out of the pocket. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. I'm on offense right now. I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great move.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Let's chat for just a moment about Pittsburgh. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. But when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they...
Ernie on the Jets! At the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and then it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Longhorn! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Hawaii came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Honolulu had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Robinson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by game tackling.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow. Allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking to throw, it's Lewis. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped, but not before. Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quick completion on the out. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throwing on the run. And it's picked off for the third time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Pitt pushing the base. From the gun on third down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Tosses it incomplete. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll give him one.
What time do you think he's going to get off? After
picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Lewis. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build around that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down comes. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Touchdown, Texas! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Man, he did didn't just put it on his numbers. If he
y'all
were throwing it at a
good
front
job.
roach, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off
Did you
as they bring it
tell
down
me
at the
about? Did you
12-yard
tell me
line.
what I said about that?
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it in the middle, it's Page. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
That dude Jameson as a director, that is legit.
Get it out on the screen.
Y'all
They
hired
got him
Jameson.
now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Pitt right back to the line. Defense showing blitz here. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Here come the horns. They got it again on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't...
Breaks into the open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense, quick tempo. To the air, it's Lewis. Now improvising. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. He's loose. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Speed, nigga. 80 speed.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Page. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Pitt will line up to punt it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Lewis. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Here's a heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Finds his big tight end. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
Orange will kick it away to crank up the second half. Texas. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
They'll go up top on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Hollins. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Pitt pushing the pace.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds his man. It's Page. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And As soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Panthers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hollins. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent pass by the back on the option. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Longhorns will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Whitaker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And here comes the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault. Down, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
It's literally in every advancement.
To the air, it's Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
And bringing back great memories, and there's been some good... quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Hollins. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking to throw, it's Lewis. Makes the grab on the left. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas!
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Whitaker. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. After that last completion, it's second down. He wants to throw it again. The short hands, it's Page. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. To the ground with the back. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They go to the ground. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. A strike downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You got to take shots offensively.
And the Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they're down at the 15-yard line. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Lewis. He's going for a big play downfield. Snags it up the 30 and still running. He's running free down the middle. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season.